Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thanks for tuning in, guys. Today we're talking about Bitcoin to overtake Visa's market cap. I came across an article there from a major venture capitalist investor who believes so. We'll be talking about that as well. EOS about to break out. There's another article listing reasons that may be true. We'll be going over that. And finally, a new Steemit CEO has been appointed. I want to talk about that. You know, I like the Steem blockchain, and there is a difference between the Steemit organization and the Steem blockchain. We're going to be discussing that and more. But first, let me shout out all the Champagne Crypto Maniac boomers who are tuning in to this live broadcast. Indeed, this is a live one. Make sure you're touching the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding, caress all the buttons. Blockchain Susha is in the population of the chat box. Mike Meezy's here. Derek McLean, Dolphin 132. Excuse me, 134. Send me a link. UK is here. Oscar Olivares is here. Rafterman R finally got the stream. Boom to Rafterman. Jigger Rome's Lee Benke. The Crypto Brothers are here. Queens Races. Bang Bang Boogie. I see all the maniacs here. Dolphin 134. Kaboomin. Another Crypto Brother. Nice to see you out here, guys. The boomers are here. We are warming up, preheating this crypto oven, ready to serve up those tasty crypto treats that we do so every morning. Okay, make sure you're tuning in. It looks like everybody got their post notification bells today because we're only 2 minutes into this and everybody's here. Okay, so let me know if you got your notification or if you're just bookmarking Champagne and you happen to catch me. Let me know. I want to stay up to date on what's happening there on the other side because apparently the PC police has been throttling us, shadow banning us or whatnot. Apparently, we don't have direct proof of that, but some speculate out there. Let me know if you did get your post notification bell. Shout out to Mike, Lucian, Dolphin, Queens, Blockchain, Derek. Send me a link. Oscar, Rafterman, Jigger Rome's, Lee Benke, Namakan. I see all the boomers are here. The Crypto Brothers here with the positive energy. You know, Champagne can't stop, won't stop. Hashtag bag boy and the whole crypto family out there. Rafterman already warming it up. Boom! Dropping $2 in the buckets. Indeed, the super chat is open. Show love. If you feel the positive energy, drop 2, drop 20, drop 2,000 in the bucket, or just drop a positive comment if you're a broke boomer out there. Guys, we're feeling all the crypto current, the positive currency out here indeed. Mike Meezy got his notification. Okay, the maniacs are in the effing building indeed. Namakan, another crypto brother out there. I appreciate you. The brothers are here. Today we're talking about Bitcoin to overtake Visa's market cap. So says this major venture capitalist. And we'll go over that. EOS about to break out. There's another article I want to discuss, and then there's a new Steemit CEO. And there's a difference between the Steem blockchain and the Steemit organizations. We're going to be talking about that as well. Namakan's laughing at the broke boomers. Yeah, it's kind of you know, an oxymoron. I don't know if you could be a boomer and be broke, but maybe you're wealthy in the mind and your pockets haven't reflected that yet. So we're sending out our positive energy indeed. Let's go ahead and check out today's market caps, today's mathematics out there on the coin market caps. Let's see how healthy things are looking out there. Let me hit refresh, turn off these coins, and you know the deal, guys. Coin market cap currently at $120 billion worldwide, a little bit less than it was yesterday. And then Bitcoin dominant, solid as a rock at 52.3%. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed out there. 52.3% at 120 billion, about 3 billion lost this week. And so things seem to be trading sideways. Bitcoin at 35.99, basically at 36. Ripple at 31 cents. You know how I feel about the rips. Throw it in the garbage can right now. Ethereum at 118. Yesterday, it seems like most of the population of the chat box agreed that Ethereum appears to be dying, and let's see what it could be, you know, what happens to the future of ETH out there, because they're not pumping weight. Bottom line is that they're not pumping weight, and they're acting funny bunny with these upgrades. Now, at the same token, I do believe that there's one last good kapump, a kaboom there with Ethereum. So, you know, maybe you guys could catch that train, but there's other coins now like EOS, like Cardano, like Tron, and others that are breathing down the neck. So let's talk about EOS today as well. Bitcoin Cash at 131, up 4.3% today. Now, yesterday, a boomer, I forgot who it was, recommended that we jump into Bitcoin Cash when it comes to our virtual portfolio that we're managing here for fun. And you got whoever that was, I forgot. I have to, you know, if you guys could remind me, but they were right. It kind of kapumped. It kind of kaboomed there. EOS is up too at 243. We got Tether at 101. Stellar at 10 cents. Litecoin at $32. Tron at 2 cents. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision number 10 at 75 bucks. This one is funny bunny to me, guys. Cardano at 4 cents. Cardano just staying there. I don't see a big movement for Cardano until they really pull out something that works. So, you know, Cardano is going to be a sleeper, kind of sleepy there until whether they implement this upgrade or not that is supposedly coming April or May. I don't know. Okay. We got Binance solid too, 654. IOTA at 30 cents. Sleepy for IOTA too. It's sleepy for IOTA. It stays there. Internet of Things coin with the Tangle technology, but you know, I don't really hear much people talking about IOTA. Monero, one of my faves at 45, Dash at 72. Kaboom to Queens Races, dropping $2 in the bucket. I appreciate you, Queens. It seems like every broadcast you show love. Snipe out the funny bunnies. Indeed, there they go. The funny bunnies are out there, and we need to do our best to snipe them out the box. Boom! Good morning to Cliff Martin. I see you out there. Shout out to Derek McLean. IOTA can't even get a wallet to work. You're right. And I said this before. There was a point in time that a lot of IOTA community members were stopping by here in the population about a year, maybe over a year ago. And some even sent me some IOTA to show love as a tip, but I can't really get that wallet to work or whatnot. And that's what it is. So, you know, I agree with Derek when it comes to that. So if you're an IOTA dev out there, get that wallet working sooner than later so that perhaps maybe the boomers can handle it. Okay, handle your coin out there. Today we're talking about Bitcoin to overtake a Visa's market cap. They're saying that, you know, there's good things coming, you know, and I like any positive predictions with Bitcoin, although some of them are ludicrous. Yesterday we talked about somebody saying one of the Russians out there saying that Bitcoin's headed to 2 million. And while that may be true, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Okay. And that's what it is. Also, EOS about to break out. We're going to be talking about that. And there's a new Steemit CEO. Guys, drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Let me know if you got your post notifications out there. Quantum or Qtum is a sleeper, says Cliff Martin. Yeah, you know, with Qtum, I want to say that I tried to get into Qtum at one point. And if I'm not mistaken, was it Qtum that had a funny bunny wallet too? I'm going to have to verify that once again. But if someone can cross-reference that, have you ever used Qtum in their wallet? Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, it could have been Qtum. It could have been another coin. But I believe it is Qtum. I like it. I like everything that, you know, they're offering. But it didn't seem like that wallet was user-friendly. Positive crypto thinking, we down, only one way to go is up. Indeed, shout out to Double X. Blockchain Susha has a small bag of IOTA just in case. Qtum is on Nano Ledger. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I didn't know that. Maybe it's easier to use that way. All good now, says Cliff Martin. Yes, champ. Wallet was funny bunny at one point, but it's all good now. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to have to look into it again, and that's what it is. And now Namakon's letting us know that Qtum is on the Nano Ledger, and that leads me to believe that it's easier to use nowadays. Jim says, Knowles makes blockchain molds for the masses. Knowles is the one that is kind of like a search engine, if I'm not mistaken. I got to look into that as well. Thanks for letting us know. I'm short on Bitcoin right now, says Namakon. Okay, Knowles is good, says Namakon. I'm never short on the bits out there. I'm long gunner, and I'm doing whatever I can to put positive energy into the bits. And I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I think that shorting Bitcoin is toxic to crypto. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's toxic to crypto, and although you may be making short gains, I'm in it here for a lot more than just the profits, guys. This is a revolution, an alternative frequency, guys. And if you haven't tuned into it, I invite you to look at the bigger picture. Don't be toxic to crypto and see the bigger picture. If you're just chasing profits out there, perhaps maybe you will get sniped too. So, you know, just you know, heads up out there. Perhaps you could see the bigger picture. And I'm not mad at those trying to get profits because you're trying to live, but let champagne maybe shine a light on the bigger picture. Jim says, and of course, I with revolutions with And of course, I with Revolution advocating Cardano, ADA, says Jim. Yeah, I like Cardano, and you know, Revolution is one of the Cardano generals, often steps here in the population of the chat box, and we're holding Cardano on our virtual portfolio as well. So hopefully it does make a movement out there. Qtum has a hardware wallet now, unlike IOTA, which is a Tangle dice roll, says CryptoZilla. Okay, it's good to know that Qtum seems to have fixed their non-user-friendly wallet issues as of late, now that they have a hardware wallet and they're using the Nano Ledger. Let them short, champ. They'll get burned eventually. Listen, you know, everybody's entitled to do their thing. And, you know, shout out to those that are being honest with what they're doing. I'm not mad at you guys. You know, we don't have to agree on everything, guys. You know, Namakan, we don't always agree, but I appreciate Namakan. So it's all good, Namakan. Got to make money either way, up or down. Go long on bull run, short on bear market. Only way to play it right now. Okay. You know, we see it differently, but I respect you, Namakan. It's all good. But, you know, at the same time, I'm going to be honest. I think it's toxic to crypto. I'm going to be honest with you. But anyway, that's what it is. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just here to keep it 1,000. I may need a small baggie, says Dolphin134. You may be talking about, what, Qtum or Waves, because CryptoZilla just mentioned Waves hit the shores up today. Yeah, Waves is booming. And there goes somebody else yesterday in the population. I don't know who it was when we were discussing getting into another coin. They mentioned Waves, and you know, I like Waves. I even checked it out there on the coin market caps and considered it, and then it went kaboom. You know, it went kaboom. Waves is up. Let's look at the gainers today before we talk about this Bitcoin and Overtake Visa's market cap according to this venture capitalist. So the boomers today are Waves, #1. So, you know, we would have made a nice gain there if we had gotten into Waves. And I like Waves. I'm going to be honest with you. I got that one on my radar. And perhaps we could consider getting into Waves when the price goes down, when it's in the red. You got Red Coin too. That's a social media coin. I'm interested in that one as well, although we haven't spoken much about it. I see this in sort of some way similar to Steem. You got Theta, which I don't know much about. Nano, I'm not that much into. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Aurora. Stratus, which is an Ethereum competitor, allows users to launch decentralized applications in C#. And then you got Buggy Raw Coin. I don't know about that. Bytem, and then Bitcoin Cash went up as well. Let's look at the losers. Losers are Mixin. We've covered this before. Mixin has a cool little messaging application there. So, you know, I've covered this and I like Mixin. I've checked it out. So, you know, it's something to consider. 10x pay token with their debit card. I like that. At one point, I think I actually got into 10x, but being that they didn't deliver the debit card and the states, it kind of turned me off. Loopring, I don't know much about. Project PAI, I don't know much about. And then you got Augur, which is down $14. So, you know, being that it was down yesterday, we got into Augur after we dumped some Chainlink, which went down today. So it seems like it was an okay move. Shout out to Caesar. He says, is Vitalik a vegetarian? He may not ride the bull if he's vegan. I don't know about that, but certainly he's exhibiting some characteristics. Namakan says, thanks, Derek. Highly appreciated. As far as make your money. Cryptonomicos says, nah, vegan. I think that is that responsive to Caesar's question? I don't know. Champ, if Bitcoin took 3 weeks of pumping to get to 20K, I wonder how long it would take to get to 100K. Things move quickly, Queens. You're right. Things move quickly. You know, you never know. I mean, all it takes is a small catalyst, and this whole entire ship can move and start booming like a rocket. So, you know, that's what's exciting about crypto. And if you haven't been here, when things start to run up, champagne gets turned up, we start putting music, dropping extra bombs on them. Stay tuned in. If you think that champagne is turned up when the market, right now when the market's trading sideways and there's sort of kind of bears out there, just wait till the bulls break out and we'll be sniping every funny bunny on the crypto blockchain. Indeed. Rafterman said, to me, those shorting markets are legacy financials' way of introducing manipulation. Indeed. You know, trading on paper and those shorts and all that, I think that's all funny bunny, and there's a lot of dishonesty in that. But again, I understand why people are doing it, because they're trying to make their profits, and some people need to eat. And listen, there's an argument for everything. Jim says, so far it's taken more than a year. What's been taking more than a year? Queens, when Bitcoin crosses 20K, the FOMO to 100K will be epic. The wealthy are going to flock to it. You may be right there, Blockchain Shoe says. Shout out to Silver Crypto. I haven't seen you in a while, Silver. Missing the keyboards. Welcome back here to the population of the chat box. It's been a while. Let me drop a bomb on one of our crypto brothers. He's back. The all-time high was exact day the futures were released. Right. And I've mentioned this before, you know, the futures, the legacy financial system getting into the Bitcoin, the promise of this ETF, this back platform, while the majority get erect, they don't see that the banksters are playing. You're right, Jim. The banksters are playing. So I don't want nothing to do with these funny bunnies. That's why I have nothing to do with Ripple, because it smells like central banking. And let the house of cards fall and let the true coins remain. Indeed. So let's go ahead and talk about why a major VC investor believes Bitcoin will overtake market cap of Visa at $302 billion. At $302 billion, says this article posted on, what is it, News BTC. Let me share it with you. Right now, the market cap of Bitcoin is $63 billion, and this guy thinks it's going to go over $302 billion. Let me show you the screen out there. This is posted on News BTC by Nick Chong, and I believe I have the link down below so that you could read this article in its entirety. But what I want to highlight to you boomers out there is that this crypto pundit believes Bitcoin has surpassed Visa's market cap. So Anthony Pompliano, the founder of Morgan Creek Digital Assets, is one of those futurists. The former Snapchat and Facebook employee who has downed the crypto red pill recently took to Off the Chain, a crypto-centric publication. That's a cool name. He founded to draw attention to his thought process that the market cap of Bitcoin could surpass that of Visa and MasterCard in 36 months' time. Citing data from blockchain research unit DIR, Pomp explained that Bitcoin's miners were paid a total of $5.8 billion in revenue. Fiat value of Bitcoin produced in 2018, while the Morgan Creek head acknowledged that the 5.8 sum wasn't entirely accurate considering depreciation of ASICs, miners, operation costs, and other nuances. He noted that this top line revenue figure would help put Bitcoin into context. So you could see his prediction here. I'm not going to continue reading the article. If you're interested, it's linked right down below. You could read it in its entirety. But he compares revenue made by Visa, MasterCard, Bitcoin miners, Twitter, Square, Facebook, Western Union, compares it to the market cap in billions and then revenue multiple. Okay, so he thinks eventually Bitcoin's going to surpass Visa with a market cap of over $302 billion. And you know, that's what we're hoping for. This may take longer than expected, but again, like Queen's Races just highlighted, you know, things could change quickly. We hit 20K, before you know it, this thing can run up to 100K, because like he said, I mean, you know, we went from what, like a few thousand to 20K in just a few weeks. Okay, if you were following that out there. So drop a comment, let me know what you think about this. Strong hands are up. EVA Frass is kabooming. I like that. Bomb for you. Cliff Martin says there's no turning back. Crypto's going to kaboom. I agree with you, Cliff. Revolutionist is here. Yo, champ, I see you were just talking about Cardano, and you as well, Revolutionist. Welcome back to the population. Blockchain Susha says good news in Pennsylvania's regulators say crypto does not need regulation in this state, free to do what you want locally. Okay. I need to cross-reference that, and I need to read more about that, but I like the sound of that, Blockchain Susha. Thanks for letting us know about Pennsylvania becoming crypto-friendly, apparently. Okay, Rafterman says that's right, Cliff. If you can't uninvent Bitcoin. No, there's, you know, Bitcoin is here to stay, guys. As much as people say, oh, it's not backed by nothing, grab the bits, it's a scam, this, that, and the third. Listen, guys, this thing was pennies on the dollar. It's an alternative to the banking system, and it's a runaway train, guys. Do you hear that train? All aboard. All aboard the Bitcoin train. There's still a few seats available. Boom. Indeed, Revolutionist says, I have now invested into TMT, Traxia, the first crypto that will be on Cardano's platform. Okay, TMT Traxia is ranked around 580, and it's similar to Ripple, but it's not the banker's coin. You turned me off just talking about Ripple out there, revolutionists. I know you got a little baggie of Ripple. I think it's toxic, but again, we don't have to agree with everything out here. But let's keep an eye on there on TMT, and let's find out more about it as the days progress. Thanks for letting us know. Cliff says, kaboom. Revolutionist says, yo, Cliff. Jim says, if Frank Zappa were alive today, his song would be Moving to Wyoming, Going to be a BTC tycoon. Indeed. Okay, I like that. Cliff Martin says, ha ha ha, Ripple, LOL. Queen's Racist says, I really can't believe people used to buy Bitcoin at $3. Oh my God. And even less. And even less than that, Queens. So, you know, this thing is not going anywhere, guys. Shout out to all the no coiners and the non-believers that they're getting stuck holding the bags of fiat. Before you know it, if this house of cards goes down, they're going to be purchasing food with wheelbarrows of worthless paper. Okay, guys? That's what it is. Blockchain Susha says that 20K run-up was all retail investors. This market will go from 1 trillion to 3 to 5 trillion in less than a month when it happens. The scarcity of Bitcoin is going to amplify the FOMO. And I seem to agree with that, Blockchain Susha. There will be FOMO, okay? And there was before, okay? And that FOMO effect becomes exponential once it starts kicking in. So, you know, stay focused out there. Stay focused. Cliff Martin agrees with you as well, Blockchain. Jim says 5 billion inflation in 1 year in Zimbabwe. Right. And shout out to Currency 365, one of our crypto brothers, also a YouTuber that often stops by here. I think he's been covering that, the markets out there in Africa and some of the hyperinflation out there. I encourage you guys to check out Currency 365, one of the few YouTube brothers that actually steps here in the box. You know, the rest of these funny bunnies, they're scared to boom with the best of them, guys. We're a little bit too, we go a little too hard for certain YouTubers out there that are trying to keep it PC, and they don't want to get shadow banned, but that's what it is. Andrew says 20K was on mere speculation. Just wait for the adoption. Right. There you go. I like that positive information there, that positive energy. That's right. Just 20K was on mere speculation. Imagine when this train starts really working. Okay, I mean, it's arguable that it's already working. There's some sort of an infrastructure laid out. But imagine when there's mass adoption out there, boomers. That's why I say, make sure you have at least one Bitcoin under the mattress out there. And I've told Revolutionists, he doesn't want to believe me, but do it for champagne, if anything. You know, we like Cardano, but the Bits is the leader out there. TMT is aiming to solve a problem worth $45 trillion, worth checking out, champ. I will when I have some time. Thanks for letting us know. Andrew Pippin says exactly. I agree with that, Andrew. I agree with what you said there. Just wait for the adoption. If 20K was mere speculation, just wait for the adoption. So I'll show you the screen one more time. This venture capitalist out there believes that the market cap of Bitcoin will surpass Visa. If you want to read why and all the details, the article's linked down below. And here is a spreadsheet that compares the revenue, the market caps, and the revenue multiples. Okay, guys, of the Visa, MasterCard, Twitter, Square, Facebook, and Western Union. Right now, listen, the Bitcoin got a bigger market cap than Twitter, Square, not bigger than Facebook, but Facebook's got a bigger market cap than Visa. That's interesting. Facebook is a lie, guys. I'm off the book. I don't even want to get into it, but you know how I feel about these funny bunny social media sites. I can't find the Bitcoin emoji. Says Dolphin 134. They need one, a little bit emoji. I agree with you. Someone needs to load that up. Queen's Racist says, champ, people say the Litecoin halving will raise the price like Bitcoin when it went up. But why would Charlie Lee say it won't help the price? What do you think? I haven't gotten into what Charlie Lee has said, so I don't know. I haven't explored that. I didn't even know that he said that. Okay. But I would expect there to be a little run up before the halving, because historically that's what happens. I'm interested to know why he said that it won't help the price. But, you know, historically, Charlie Lee sometimes is a little soft out there. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I like Charlie, but the fact that he handled it how he handled it, you know, jumping off the boat when it was an all-time high was a good move for him. But, you know, I don't know. So what do I think? I'm going to have to explore that a little bit more. Thanks for letting me know about that, Queens. Rafterman says, Facebook is a meme. Apparently. Guys, we've been on the book on Instagram way too long. They're doing all kinds of social engineering experiments on the population out there, guys. That 10-year challenge on Instagram is a machine learning algorithm, guys. They want to learn more about you and sell that data to other people, and they're not cutting you in, guys. Drop it right now. Get on something like maybe even Steem or one of these decentralized social media blockchains and at least earn a couple pennies for your social media movements out there. Silver Crypto says, been off Facebook for over a year waiting for Steemit 2.0 on EOS. Yeah, and there's speculation on that, but I don't know. Today we're going to be also talking about the new Steemit CEO and how that could negatively or positively impact Steem. Cliff Martin says, did he say that on Twitter in regards of Charlie Lee concerning the Litecoin halving not affecting the price? I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. Never listen to Charlie Lee. He dumped on y'all. You're right, Derek. You're right. Now, you know, he's funny bunny. A meme that spies on you, says Rafterman. Indeed. In regards to Facebook, Jim says, sure, glad I'm not Charlie Lee's child, would have been sold and then forgotten, now hated. Wow. You got a point there. Litecoin is set up to ride Bitcoin's coattail for at least 3 to 5 years. Hold your bag, champ. You know, I've been holding it as much. You know, listen, I should have gotten off the train right when that happened. But now, you know, I'm left holding the bag. So, you know, I think that there will be another run-up. I see a function for Litecoin, but I do see the competitor for Litecoin being Bitcoin Cash. Let me know. Now, my understanding is Litecoin is way more decentralized than Bitcoin Cash is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cliff Martin says he loves the lights. I'll buy your Litecoin bags. I know Cliff has been positive. So as much as I talk bad about Litecoin, let me not act like I don't even have I don't have a little baggie of it. So, you know, that's to keep it 1,000 with you boomers out there. 39 cryptomaniacs in the population of the chat box. 26 minutes on this stream. Guys, make sure you're hitting the buttons. Make sure you're touching the like, the subscribe, the post notification. If you are on Facebook or on Twitter, go ahead and share this. Let the boomers out there know. Kaboom to Original Copy Morning. I see you out there, Original Copy. Let me drop a bomb. Hoping Bitcoin goes up so much that the Winklevoss makes Zuckerberg into a Facebook bag holder. Right, whose Facebook Zuckerman stole the idea from. Yeah, we know about that. I'm a Litecoin hodler, says Rafterman. Okay. Derek McLean making fun of Charlie. I see that, Derek. So let's talk about EOS, okay? I know EOS has holes in the boat. Not everybody here in the population is an EOS believer. I like EOS, and I'm taking a stab on it. I got a little baggie on it, and I've been riding the EOS train. So let's talk about what they have to say over here on Crypto Daily. Crypto Daily says EOS on the verge of a breakout. Big updates looming. This is also linked down below. I'm not going to read you the whole article. This one's a little lengthier than others, but they brought up the fact that there's a cross chain. Let me see. There it is. Boscore. So apparently the Boscore network, which I haven't heard of until today, has launched an interchain communication function between the Boscore network, and EOS. This acts as a side chain that allows EOS to move onto the BOS mainnet, or otherwise BOS to the EOS mainnet. This is a positive as it opens up options for new cross-chain transactions to be made between EOS and BOS2. Or I can call it BIOS, right? Meaning the ecosystem is set to facilitate other tokens in the near future. It seems that BIOS is the first network to work alongside EOS mainnet in this way, and therefore many believe that Boscore have laid foundations for an entirely new culture of cross-chain transaction within EOS. I don't know if this is a bunch of hype. I don't know if this is true or not. This could just be made up stuff. I don't even know. I've never heard of Boscore. Let me know. But apparently they're touting it like this is going to positively impact the price of EOS. Let's go back and look at the price of EOS, which is currently trading at 243. I like to call it Ethereum on steroids. This is the first blockchain with a constitution, and there's a lot of devs on there. And we've talked about earning extra EOS via leasing the EOS tokens on the Qingtai platform, if I'm correctly pronouncing that. Let me know what you think about that. Charlie Lee did warn us of the $20 Litecoin and the multi-year bear market. Yes, you're right. Yeah. So, you know, as much as, you know, I want to take shots at EOS, I also got to, speak the truth out here. And he did warn us that the price of Litecoin may go down to 20 and not to stay in the game if you couldn't swallow that pill. Right. CryptoZilla says you listen to everyone and even the ones that you don't like because moves matter. And the fact is, if we would have booked profits at the same time, we'd have more funds now. Okay. You got a point. Queen's Racist says, I was looking through Twitter to find it about Charlie Lee saying Litecoin won't go up, but I've only seen screenshots of a post, but I can't find the official post. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I haven't heard about, Charlie Lee talking about the Litecoin having not positively impacting the price of Litecoin. So let me know about that. Cliff Martin says, I appreciate it, Queens. Queens also says, Shuja, you're right. I sold a lot of Litecoin when he said that also. Cliff says, if anything, Charlie Lee has been bullish on Litecoin. Okay. Blockchain Susha says, LOL, not bragging, but I sold 16K, came back after we broke support at 6K. Congratulations, Blockchain Susha. CryptoZilla says, there were others coming out at the same time, like Woe saying that he was selling his bags around the same time. Okay. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. So that's what it is, guys. Just let you know about this EOS. They say that it's about to break out. I hope so. Will EOS be the first coin to take over Ethereum? Because I don't count Ripple. You know how I feel about Ripple. It's just like a little private company there. It's not even a blockchain. It's a glorified database. What has Charlie Lee even done for crypto? Litecoin has no use case. I think it does. I mean, I've used Litecoin. I think it's a cheaper way to move value as opposed to Bitcoin. It's faster. What has Charlie Lee done for crypto? I think he's advocated a lot for the blockchain. But again, Charlie's not my homeboy, and, I'm not trying to protect him either. So, that is what it is. Wozniak, Apple co-founder, I know. Kaboom to Revolution is dropping €5 or £5 in the bucket. Excuse me. TMT Traxia could be a boomer. The first coin I have bought in a long time other than Cardano. He's letting us know about this TMT coin. It's the first coin on Cardano, and we'll check it out. We'll check it out. Is this one online or whatnot? I'm going to have to research it because the fact that you said that it's somewhat similar to Ripple kind of turned me off, but maybe there's something there that could attract me. Champagne, I'll look into it, and I'll keep it 1,000 with you. But, I'm definitely listening, Revolutionist. Derek McLean says he thinks EOS will surpass Ethereum eventually, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think so. I would like to call EOS Ethereum on steroids. I have been, and let's see if it's the first coin to do that. That's not to say that another coin won't take it over in the future as well. Something like Tron, something like Cardano. There's stormy waters out there. We never know. Tron will take it off pure marketing. I don't hold any. I've traded it lately. Yeah, I know Tron is a contender. Tron is a contender. Yesterday I said how I see Tron looking a little Chinese scammy, but I don't think Tron is a scam. But it certainly looks a little Chinese scammy. CryptoZilla says, what has he done for crypto? More than us combined. I don't know about that. The boomers are doing a lot for crypto. I mean, we don't get all the credit. We're anonymous out there, but the anons here run the game. Okay, and shout out to my anonymous maniacs. But I see the point that you're trying to make. He's done stuff for crypto. I don't want to speak something I don't believe is true. I do believe that Lee's done stuff for crypto as far as advocating the blockchain. It's the first altcoin that's forked off Bitcoin, Litecoin. So. Let's not be so critical of the guy. Champ, did you buy a Neo virtual chick yet? No, I haven't. And I have a little baby bag of Neo, but Neo hasn't been attracting me. And the fact that Da Hong Fei's right-hand man on Neo was saying that Ethereum was going to take over Bitcoin, and he didn't even say much good things about Neo. So, when the captain of a ship is not that confident of his ship, I learned that, that's not a good sign. So, I'll keep an eye on that. So apparently there's virtual chicks on Neo, probably similar to these little funny bunny things on Ethereum. I'm going blank now, but you know what I'm talking about. Those little crypto kitties. That's what, Now they got virtual chicks on Neo, crypto kitties on Ether. No, I haven't bought one though. I'll keep it 100, CryptoZilla. Says Cliff. Indeed. Blockchain Sushi says none of them will be able to compete with the final Cardano project. That's what a lot of people are speculating on. And, you know, if Cardano could hit all the beats, maybe it knocks it off the park. But again, you know, just like so many of these blockchains, it's just a bunch of promises. So let's see who really delivers. Roger says Cardano's a MAGA boomer. CryptoZilla says selling his coins doesn't negate what he's done and continues to do. I agree. Derek McLean says look up Sweet Bridge Project. Every coin will be backed by real assets. I know you've been talking about that. I don't think you're the only one that's mentioned that. I got to get around to doing that. Revolutionist says TMT is currently on Ethereum and will switch to Cardano once it goes live. And, you know, Revolution is how he feels. He thinks it's going to sink ETH. Cardano's going to sink ETH, and that very well could happen. Kenny Force says, I listened to your Wizard of Oz video you did, champ. Thanks for the video. Each one teach one. Indeed, indeed. I think that's an important video for the boomers to watch. The hidden symbolisms behind the Wizard of Oz, and that video is linked down below. Thanks for checking it out, Kenny. I appreciate it. Queen's Racist says Charlie Lee is always on the news, and that's more than what a lot of other people have done, and that's nothing. I agree. Trap Talk TV says, how long before the government shutdown ends? I don't know. I don't care. Most people are not impacted unless they work for the government out there. I think this is showing people that, first of all, and I said this before, how are people still paying taxes and the government shut down? Is that not proof enough that, you know, you're a slave to the system? I mean, you know, how are you going to be paying for it? Listen, they cut off your cable. Are you going to continue to pay for the cable? Are you going to get a refund at the end of when they turn the cable back on? So, you know, it's just showing you guys, we don't even need the majority of the government operations. I'll tell you, shut them down indefinitely. Let the private market take it over. Let's talk how useless Litecoin is at the end of 2019. Big things to come. I don't think Litecoin's useless. You know, it's a nice way to move. You know, I'd rather send the value between exchanges using Litecoin than using Bitcoin. It's faster and cheaper. Derek McLean says virtual chicks, gambling dapps. These projects are trash. They're trashy, but, you know, some people use them. And, you know, sometimes that's what it takes to build a community. Let's not act like Bitcoin wasn't in the dark market in its early days and, you know, doing things that were trashy as well. So, you know, I wouldn't discount it just because of that. Queen's Racist says, I'll always hold Litecoin because the time Litecoin got under the belt, the media time Charlie gets, the exchanges it's on, known everywhere. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Binance added a lot more Litecoin pairs lately. The government shutdown is a front to hide the fact that legacy financial system and housing market will crash any day now. You may have a point there. You know how I've been saying that. I think that the house of cards could just fall down. If Bitcoin hits 20K and Charlie Lee goes on TV saying anything, it will jump. Champ, are you watching any coins that are below the radar? Not that I haven't mentioned here. And you can check out the crypto portfolio. I haven't been looking at like baby bear coins, like little ones. I know that Marlon Jones, one of our crypto brother, has. And to be honest with you, I haven't been that attracted to those baby coins. I'm looking at the blue chippers lately. But that's nothing against the little baby coins. I know that some of them may kaboom, you know. But the answer is not as of late. Keep the government shut down, says Copy. Cliff Martin says, I'm bullish on 75% of the top 30. We're at the point most people think we'll never leave this bear market. Derek McLean says, Champ's got a point. Jim says, haven't even noticed the closure. No effect at all. You know, for those that don't work in the government, they haven't even noticed it. And here we are paying, most people pay over 25% of their income in taxes. And here we are paying this, and these people are not even, they're just fighting over a wall, okay, with our money. I think both of them are funny bunny, the left and the right at this point. You know, Trump's going to fire half the government by the end of the shutdown. Hopefully. Keep them shut down, okay? It shows the people that the majority of this stuff is not even useful. It's a waste of money. Queen's Racist says, definitely love the Wizard of Oz video you did, Champ. Thank you, guys. You know, if you want to watch a video, watch it. I think it's a good metaphor for what's going on here in the financial legacy system. Andrew says he uses Litecoin a lot. Yeah, and I've used it as well. Cliff Martin agrees with Andrew. He also uses Litecoin. Rafterman says Bitcoin does not need backing by any asset. Indeed, that's the thing that most people don't get yet. They don't understand that it's backed by computing power. Okay, you cannot counterfeit a Bitcoin the same way you can counterfeit a $100 bill. It's not as easy out there. If you want to counterfeit Bitcoins, you need computing power, and you just end up mining. So there is no counterfeiting of Bitcoin like there is this funny bunny paper money. They're on paid vacation. When the government reopens, they get paid as if they were working the whole time. How does that work? Servitude. If you work yourself and take the day off, you go hungry. Exactly. And I hope that this is, you know, more people are realizing that, Jim. And I think as more, you know, I think that's why they're just keeping the government shut down, to show people that this is funny bunny. And maybe it's a tactic. Bring a big draining the swamp button to his speech coming up, hopefully. U.S. economy won't crash, but just slowly die. Birth rate is 1.7, which is very low. People aren't having enough kids. That is true. I think that people are not having enough kids. And there has been propaganda out there to make you believe that things are overpopulated, that you shouldn't be having more children. And the thing is that they don't want you to grow out there. They don't want you having a family out there. They don't want you having more children, because that gets in their way of controlling you. Okay. Now, Derek also says that the U.S. economy won't crash, but slowly die. You know, you'll be surprised out there, Derek. You'll be surprised out there. This thing can change quickly. So I disagree with that. Baby Bear Coin says, Queens, indeed. In Canada, we pay over 45% in taxes. Yes. And some people in the United States do as well. It's not as bad as in Canada, but that's what it is. You know, keep the government shut down, and let's stop paying taxes for a government that doesn't even work. Truce is in the building. Shout out to Truce. I checked out your channel. You got a couple funny videos out there. Truce, keep booming. I appreciate you out there. Keep booming. Truce, crypto comedian, and he's got some skits out there. Some of them are funny. Shout out to Truce. Revolutionist says UK fuel tax is around 90%. I mean, that's out of control out there. I mean, you might as well just give them everything. Cliff Martin says, what up, Big Truce? CryptoZilla says, what is the total supply of dollars? It's what they say it is. Exactly. Exactly. We don't know how many dollars are circulating. The cost of making a $100 bill is the same as making a dollar bill. The thing is funny bunny, guys. Okay, I think you guys understand that. It's baby bear cub movements that we need to snipe out the box immediately. Boom! What is the total... Cliff says, when will the Fed do a burn on the dollars like CZ and Binance? The Fed doesn't want to do that. The Fed's a private company, guys. They have no loyalty to the American population. They just want to make more money off interest. We need to snipe them out the box. They're funny bunny. Funny bunny. Boom. Buy the bits. Don't stop at one. Get as much as you can. We are in the beginning phase of the largest transfer of wealth in world history. Shout out to Queen says, champ, not here to compare coins, but I think the boomers should compare profit, and they have a perfect example to look at. 2017, November to February, 2018. That's why I love Neo. Yeah, you know, I'm not saying bad things about Neo, and I haven't looked at it that way as comparing the profits. You know, I'm here for the long term. I don't care about a couple of months. I'm here, you know, 2021 and beyond. But, you know, you do have a point, Queens. Jim says, let's all join McAfee on his yacht. Yeah, I heard about that. McAfee on the run. And we even looked at Apollo there for a second. You know, I said it looked kind of funny, bunny, and I'm not interested in it. And then he's running from the IRS or whatnot. And, you know, taxation is theft, but now he's running for president or whatnot. You know, I'm not attracted to McAfee, and, you know, I'll leave it at that. You know, he's not doing anything for champagne, so I'll leave it at that. Andrew says, if people truly want crypto to succeed, they must buy it, use it, accept it, gift it, educated about it, ultimately believe in it. And I agree. And that's why Champagne's here daily, spreading that good crypto word. And, you know, the rest of the boomers are doing what they can. So, you know, we got to continue to, you know, use it, accept it, gift it, educate about it, and be believers. I agree, Andrew. Queen says, burn the dollar. Indeed. Derek says the Fed can always just print more. Exactly. That's the problem out there. Could you just print more Bitcoins? No. That's why it's funny bunny, and that's why it needs to be sniped out the box immediately. Never met any Americans happy about the SEC, so why not stand up to them? It's your taxes paying for an organization just to keep the rich in control. Right, but, they rule with the power of violence. You don't listen to the SEC, they'll come and lock you up. So, some people are, they don't like that. So, I think if enough people get online and educated about it, and perhaps just within, legislation, we could just snipe them out the box. SEC is run by the crown. You're probably right. UK diesel is around $1.60 per liter. Yeah, they're taxing way too much out there. Roger says, I do need a new passport, but they won't give them out due to the shutdown. Isn't that something? Yeah, that's what it is. And, isn't that something that you can't travel without a passport? What does that say about, are you truly free? Are you truly free when you can't travel without a passport, without Big Daddy giving you the okay to leave the plantation? CryptoZilla says you have the 4th of July for freedom, so make it about getting your freedom back. Dump the tea in the harbor and use the crypto. I agree. Jim says Fed doesn't print money. Nobody does. They just move the decimal over. Anyone watching knows the U.S. government has its own crypto already. And maybe that's why Ripple is infiltrated to number 2. But they do print money. And they also move the decimals over. They're doing both of them. Money is power. And if you can just print more money, you have unlimited power. Yeah, until people stop believing in you and they move on to something else. It's all about trust. It's all about confidence. It's all about mind share. That's why people want more clicks. They want more followers, because the ultimate currency is not really a physically backed. I'm not going to say that, but one of the more valuable currencies is attention and trust and belief. And you could argue that faith itself is the supreme currency. And as that faith declines, it's going to impact the economy. So, printing money is not unlimited power. It's having faith in people having faith in whatever you're doing is the unlimited power. Faith is the true currency here, guys. Belief. That's the ultimate currencies of all religions, guys. It's faith. That's why, religions survive all these economic crashes and stuff, because there's different types of currencies. And that's why, everybody just chasing profits. They haven't understood the big picture. There's other currencies that they don't want to let you know. There's social currencies, there's friendships, there's beliefs, there's all types of currencies, and they're both positively and negatively charged. And if you're only chasing one currency, you're going to be broke on other currency levels. So tune in to the frequencies, guys. Don't need faith to know Bitcoin supply is capped. Right, but you do need faith in the Bitcoin blockchain if you're going to mine it instead of mining another blockchain. Why are miners on the Bitcoin blockchain and they're not putting it into putting that mining power into another blockchain? Because Bitcoin has earned the faith, the belief. I like the way you think, champ. Thank you, Derek. Don't need faith to know that we read that. Just blew my mind, got me thinking, says Peter Heavy. Shout out to Peter. Champ dropping gems right now. Shout out to Blockchain Susha. Champ, serious question. How do we know these rich people at the top don't have their own money printing machines in the basement? They probably do. I mean, they basically do. I mean, like, they've already told us. I mean, like, look at the Fed itself. It's basically a money printer in a basement. It's just in a nice building. So the answer is we already know. We already know they have the money printers, guys. And moreover, what's to say that not only the Fed, but like China may have like a US $100 printer and nobody knows. Yeah, they do. It's called the US Mint. Exactly. They already have. Mike says, Priest Pastor Champagne. Shout out to Mike. Spreading that good crypto word. And it's more than just crypto, guys. And that's why I've been telling you guys, crypto has brought a lot of alternative frequencies and new ways of looking at things that we need to uncover and on this path to the truth, because that's really what it is. It's a path to the truth. And Bitcoin is true mathematically so far that we see. And the Fed is not true mathematically. It's just a bunch of BS. Nodes are more important than miners. Right, but, you understand nodes and miners, there's a correlation. So nodes are, you get what I'm talking about. Nodes are basically a collection of miners, in some way. I agree, Cliff, as more miners are becoming unprofitable. North Korea is printing counterfeit, probably. Not just North Korea, I'm sure a bunch of countries are. That's why this is not a long-term solution. The house of cards is eventually going to fall down, guys. Take these $2 and burn them for me, champ. Kaboom to Queens Races. Another. Thank you, Queens. I appreciate it. Shout out to Queens out there. Everybody give a shout out to Queens. Go follow his channel. He's racing cars on the streets out there, keeping things fast and furious, indeed. I appreciate you, Queens. Keep booming. Thank you. Indeed. We won't burn them, but we'll spend them and get more formula for the baby champ. Looking to get a Casa node soon. Never heard of that one, Cliff. We've been streaming for 50 minutes out here. It looks like it felt like it just went by in 1 second. We haven't even talked about Steemit. Let's talk about Steemit out here. What do you think about this new unit eCoin? Never heard about that one, Trap Talk, so have nothing to say. Jim says, maybe people aren't as naive as you think. Look at the price of Deutsche Bank stock over the last several years. Make Bitcoins fall last year look like a walk in the park. Right. And that's the thing, is that the confidence is declining, but then they just keep printing up more money. And that's why the debt just keeps rising. So eventually it's going to, it has to come. You think this train could just run forever like this, guys? I mean, how far is the lie going to go? Eventually, people are going to wake up. It's happened before. Not in our lifetime, but historically, this is how empires fall. Guys, wake up. The Fed is an unconstitutional entity. Shouldn't even exist. A private bank with undisclosed owners and print a nation's currency. It's crazy that people don't understand this. Right. I can't, that's the point. That's why we got to spread that good word, and more people need to. The majority don't. Most people still think that dollars are backed by gold, guys. Most people still think that their dollars are backed by gold. The scam is right in your face. You just turn the dollar over and it's right there. The pyramid's right looking right at you. They're scamming everybody, guys. I started SmartSteem following Champ's video and it's going good. Yeah, I use SmartSteem out there. You can sell some votes on the Steem blockchain. It's okay. I mean, right now I'm not so attracted to Steem price, but I still use Steem. And let's talk about Steemit Inc. Okay, because there's a difference between Steemit Inc. and Steem blockchain. So a few months back, Steemit Inc. laid off like over 70 employees because the price of the token tanked. And then you had Ned Scott, which was the CEO, which I'll be honest, I wasn't fond of Ned Scott. I don't think he was a boomer. I don't think he did much for Steemit. And when he was at the reins, it looks like the price dumped. And I've been waiting for these smart media tokens to go online. I don't know what's going on, okay? But now there's a new CEO, okay? And I think it's a female, if I'm not mistaken here. Let me see here. The company's new managing director, Elizabeth Powell, was formerly the company's head of communications. And so she's already been there. Head of communications and advocacy, has replaced the former CEO, Ned Scott, which is now Steemit's executive chairman. Powell is now leading Steemit, which has 12 full-time employees. They recently published their updated mission, vision, and values as its roadmap, focusing on increasing ad revenues, protecting Steem assets value, and cost reduction. I like that they're trying to protect Steem assets value, but I'm going to be honest. Steemit Inc. are the same funny bunnies that they censored these dark overlords, which seem to be criminals, if you ask me. But if you want to have confidence in the immutability of the blockchain, you shouldn't be censoring people in crypto. So if you don't know what happened, we've talked about that. Somebody got censored on the Steemit end of things. Okay, but you could still use the Steem blockchain on other interfaces like busy.org, SteamPeak, DTube, DLive. There's all kinds of ways to access the Steem blockchain. So Steemit Inc. isn't the Steem blockchain. They're like the entity that promotes Steem. Okay, they try to act like they're like the foundation or whatnot, but they don't control the blockchain. The blockchain is immutable. So stay focused on that. So there's a new CEO out there. How would this impact I'm going to be honest. I just like the fact that Ned Scott's not out at the wheels anymore. He just wasn't earning my confidence, and I don't see what he did to positively impact Steem. I don't know, so I'm glad that he's out. Let's see. I don't have no idea who this woman, Elizabeth Powell, is. Maybe she's a boomer. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's the same as Ned Scott. Only time will tell. If anybody knows a little bit about her, let me know, okay? And read this article in its entirety. But one thing I have noticed is that the price of Steem recently has been rising. So let's check out Steem again. Steem is a decentralized social media platform where users could get paid for their posting their content, for liking, for commenting, for sharing. And in my opinion, it's an incredible blockchain. Just the idea is really, it's revolutionary. I gotta say. Now, has the price really reflected it? Look at the graph. It looks ugly. But, you know, I use this blockchain, and, you know, there's so many things that you could do with Steem I think people haven't woken up to. But look at the price in the past 3 months. A dip, and now it's rising again. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. You know I like Steem. I'm not getting any more Steem or anything like that, but I'll still be out there steaming with the Steamosauruses. I never thought Steem is a good hodl coin because it has more sell pressure than most coins, but it's great to earn, build off balance to make more. I agree with that. It's very inflationary and has a lot of sell pressure. That I can agree. We don't need the wall in the U.S., says Derek. I disagree completely. The Revolutionist says Venezuela wanted their gold back from UK, and they're basically told that they ain't getting nothing. Right. You know, some people say that there isn't even gold out there in Fort Knox. Blockchain Susha just said there's no gold in Fort Knox. Hasn't been there in over 30 years. And listen, what I'm questioning is even if there was gold, I don't know if there's enough gold to cover all the debt. There's been, I mean, there's so many. How much is the debt right now? Like 10 trillion? Do we have $10 trillion worth of gold in the bag here? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so, you know, I don't know if that gold back thing is a solution. I'm going to be honest. I think we may already crossed the threshold. If there was no welfare or freebies, I'd be fine with open borders. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Listen, if you don't believe that the United States doesn't need a wall, then just open your front door. Leave it wide open, okay? Leave it wide open while you go to sleep, okay? If you don't believe the U.S. needs a wall, then why don't you just knock down all the walls in your house too and just have one big open space, okay? The U.S. student loan is 1.5 trillion alone. Yeah, that's a whole nother chamber that we can go into. I think the debt is 21 trillion. I don't know how much it is, but it's a lot. The U.S. shutdown is not about a wall that costs pennies. I agree. It's about the left versus right misdirection to keep you busy hating each other instead of the United States. That is true. That is true. You know, this is just bigger than the wall. I mean, listen, the wall is just a drop in the bucket. It's a sideshow. It's a sideshow. I can't even believe that this is an issue out there. It's like saying your house doesn't need a front door. You should just keep it open. I mean, it's downright retarded, guys. I'm sorry, Derek. I disagree with you here. But I always keep it 1,000. The wall is a spiritual symbolic. A lot of people won't understand how God is trying to cleanse this nation. Exactly. Queens knows what's going on. Most people come via plane and just stay over here, so a wall won't stop nothing. Okay, there you go. I mean, listen, Derek, leave your front door open. Just leave it open. Just leave it open. Tonight, leave it open for champagne. Just, you know, to see how you feel about it. Leave it open for champagne tonight. Just leave it unlocked, straight open. Do it for me. And then everything may be good because you may actually survive. It won't probably be a problem, but let's see how you feel about it, though. I'm not against the wall, but you just said you were against the wall, so you know I'm not here to argue about the wall, guys. It's insignificant. It's like if you're even going to argue about the wall, it's retarded. And, you know, because Trump said Mexico will pay for it. You know, listen, anyone that took that literally is also retarded, guys. If you took that literally, then you don't understand the rhetoric. You don't understand rhetoric then. Champ's going to take all your Ledger Nanos tonight. Yeah, leave it open. Leave the front door open tonight for me, Derek. Tomorrow when you tune into the broadcast, I'm going to ask you if you left the front door open for me. I want the front door open. If you have a fence on your thing, knock down your fence too. And while we're at it, let's knock down all the walls in our house too. You shouldn't even have a bedroom now. There shouldn't be any division between your bedroom and your living room, right? What's the point? Have no walls. And also, leave your nano unlocked while you're at it, Queens. Is right. Watching the show, but should be looking behind the stage. You're right, CryptoZilla. I think that this is a smokescreen. I can't believe people are even arguing about this. CryptoZilla is absolutely right. I mean, this goes way deeper than just a wall, guys. This goes way deeper. This is a smokescreen. I agree with CryptoZilla. There's other things going. You got to look behind the stage. You got to look behind the curtain to see who the real wizard is. I misspoke, champ. Now I agree with the wall. Okay, now you agree. I don't know. Listen, Derek, it's all good, man. You know, it's all good. I'm going to keep it 1,000, though. Champ is stupid, says Queen's racist. But the wall will not stop immigration. It will not completely stop immigration, no, but it will curb immigration. And the fact that they're getting people to disagree with the wall is part of the programming to get you to basically, okay, the next step is going to get you to open your front door. That's where that type of thinking is going to lead to. Eventually going to be like, look, you don't even got the right to lock your door anymore because, you know, we don't know what you're up to. And we want to have access to your property just in case you're up to funny bunny. It's way deeper. You're right, Blockchain Susha. I'll just go in and grab a beer from his refrigerator. That's Roger Ripper. You got it. Give him your health insurance card. Oh wait, no need. They get free health insurance anyway. It's all those evil Canadians sneaking in, right, Cliff? Build it to destroy it. Great plan. I can't even believe we're talking about the wall out here. You know, champ, I don't even care to get much political, but that's what crypto will do, all these alternative frequencies. And at least it gets people talking about things. It gets people looking at things, considering things, questioning things out there, guys. That's what we need to do. Listen, that's not the first wall built. Remember the Great Wall of China? Listen, all these countries got walls, guys. We're paying billions of dollars for Israel's wall, okay, that they have along the Egyptian border, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get out of here with that stuff. And that's another bone I want to pick, okay? How is it that so many congressmen are dual citizenship with Israel? You tell me, how are you going to be representing the United States and have full loyalty to this nation, but yet you're a dual citizen with another nation? Snipe them out the box. That's funny bunny. And that's both on the left and the right. Look into that. To me, it's like, why lock your front door when they're just sneaking in through the back? Right, then why? Why lock? So tonight, okay, open the front door, okay? Open the front door. Lock the back, LOL. Yeah, lock the back. We need to lock the front, the back, and let people know we're not playing games out here. Champ's going to get an Israel strike on the channel. Right. Yeah, I've had the strikes already, guys. I've already had this, you know, they've already shadow banned me, but we got to keep it 1,000 out here. You got to say things that people are scared to say out there. Tons of money goes overseas for goodwill. We spend so much money overseas and we're here complaining about $5 billion to lock our front door because people are coming in through the back door, so we'll leave it open. What kind of retarded thinking is that, guys? I completely disagree. And, you know, we need to snipe that thinking out the box. It's toxic for the nation. Dual citizenship by a congressman is treason, is it not? It certainly seems like it to me. But there's tons of people on both Republicans and Democrats. They're both funny bunny, okay? I'm not taking the side of either of these clowns, okay? You tell me how you're going to have a dual citizenship and say that you're... loyalty lies with the United States. It's retarded. Why was Nancy ready to take a jet overseas? Protect her assets is most likely. Probably so. Queen says, grab the Bible and read Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 30 in the Bible and let me know what the boomers think. I'm always interested in reading a couple verses. The good book, Champagne enjoys the good book. Some people feel some type of way. People are scared to read the good book out there. They rather watch CNN. People are more weary about the good book than they are about CNN. The propaganda goes deep out there, boomers. No taxation without representation. Did anyone here get asked if it was okay to tax them and send their money overseas to others while they can't make their mortgage, etc.? That's right, Jim. You're right. Most of our politicians have dual citizenships. Well, you know, I'm starting. And we are back. And we are back after we got cut off. We got cut off. Someone just called it out. They're like, "Oh, you're talking about Israel. Someone's gonna cut you." Look, they just cut me off right now. This is incredible, guys. Champ's been sniped out the box. You think it's funny, guys, but it's real deal out there. That's why I gotta tell you guys that I appreciate the super chats, because they're messing with my videos out here. They're messing with my videos out here. And, you know, that's what it is out there, guys. Yeah, just guess the YouTube hit squad just struck. I'm telling you guys, within 2 minutes of bringing these points off, boom, they sniped me out the box. Luckily, we got back in. And we're tuning down this broadcast. Champagne's already I'm turned up right now. You got me turned up. And you know, I don't mean to get emotional out there, but sometimes, you know, you gotta let it flow. You know, speak the truth out there. Cliff said it struck me too. Bro, you're saying the magic words Israel plus anything negative equals shut down. You're right. They said you want to know who rules you is when you can't talk about somebody. When you can't talk about something, that's who's in charge. Yeah, I had to reload the live stream. AI bots ain't having any. Champ got censored. I called it. Israel. Sorry, Cliff called it. You're right. So there you go, guys. So thank you. I'm going to say thank you to the boomers there that are showing love in the super chat, guys. And I'm telling you that they're saying I'm not suitable for advertisers, and you know, they're not, you know, showing my videos to as many people. I got 15,000 subscribers, and then, you know, you got like 100 or 200 views on the videos. That doesn't make any sense out there, guys. It doesn't make any sense. You're over the target, says Roger Ripple. Indeed, this shit is real. Exactly, it is real. So, you know, shout out to those that are, you know, showing love in the chats, Queen's Races and the rest of revolutionists and stuff like that, because it's because of you guys, you know, keep the train going. Because it's I can't depend on YouTube. And a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to take Chris Cantu's advice and try to set up a website or something else outside. I mean, we could go back to Steemit, but it's kind of quiet. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have an alternative frequency because eventually I don't see how we're going to last on YouTube for the long gun. I don't see YouTube lasting for the truth speakers. I mean, they may just censor all cryptomaniacs. At one point, didn't Facebook knock down all like crypto posts? I think Google at one point, well, maybe they're going to go ahead and knock down everybody that talks about, you know, things that they don't like. The censorship's real. They probably won't get a notification tomorrow. It's all good. I'll make it here. Yeah, you probably won't. You probably won't. So, you know, on that note, make sure you're tuned in. Make sure you're bookmarking the page. And you know what time I go on. Somewhere, you know, around 10, 11 o'clock Eastern, maybe a little later. But that's what it is out there. Main Event said like button, kaboom. I appreciate you, Main Event, another Steamosaurus. We'll go ahead and tune down the broadcast, guys. I think we went a little longer than expected. But, you know, truth needs to be told. Truth needs to be told out there, guys. We got to keep it 1,000. And the more you speak the truth, the more that positive energy flows through you, and the more powerful you'll be, okay, in a good sense. Get a podcast, says Roger Ripple. Indeed, this is basically a podcast. Not everybody's doing podcasts. You know, it's the live streams that's what's really going on, you know. I like interacting with the people. Champ's been doing the live stream. Now everybody's doing a podcast now. It's like everybody and their little friends have a podcast. And that's good. You know, it just shows me, and I've said this before, that people are tired of fictional material on TV. It's just a fictional lies, fake stuff. And, you know, some of it's fun, but people want to hear truth. You know, there's an awakening going on. It's all good to point things out, but not down with violence. They may do it, but not here. Boomers is about spreading the love. Absolutely. You know, we've never advocated any type of violence out here. Absolutely not. It's just about talking good truth and spreading that positive energy. Really, you know, I don't even like getting too turned up, you know, and emotionally charged when we talk about the bad guys, because it's about spreading that good energy and finding out ways how we could become better boomers. And part of that is about removing the doomers and sometimes not even paying attention to it. So thank you for pointing that out, CryptoZilla. I appreciate you. Sergio says, kaboom. Derek McLean says, yeah, I want to do a live stream, champ. I like your style. Yeah, I want to do a live stream, champ. I like your style better. Champ keeps it real. Thank you, Derek. You know, we don't always agree, but I appreciate you in the box, and we need guys like you that, you know, not always agree with me, you know. Like, I listen, if you're trolling me and you're not respecting the box, you'll get sniped out. But if you're keeping it 1,000 like Derek, we don't need to agree all the time. It's all good. On that note, guys, I'm out of here. Champ's almost sweating. You never know. I mean, if you guys never done these things, so you're on a stage, you're going on a roll, you're speaking the truth. You start sweating out here, and it's like a workout in itself, just being online. Yeah, it's about respect. I respect Champ. No problem. Yeah, indeed, I respect you as well, Derek. Shout out to Sergio, Derek, CryptoZilla, Roger Ripple, Main Event, Blockchain Susha, Cliff Martin, Dolphin 134, Jigger Rome's, Roger Ripple, Revolutionist, Cliff Martin, the rest of the boomers, everybody that showed love there in the super chat. I appreciate you, maniacs. And so does Baby Champagne. He doesn't know it yet, but he will. Peace, Champ. Great stream today. I appreciate you, Original Copy. Keep booming out there. On that note, guys, hit the gym, and, you know, don't get negative, and don't get bogged down here just because we're under attack on the left and the right flank, and there's a lot of negativity and negative charge out there. Charge it up with some positive energy. You know, spend some time with the family, your loved ones, and you know, eat better, eat healthier, and improve yourself out there. And you know, focus your energy on improving yourself than complaining about what things when things are not going well. I can't wait for the sirens and the music. Yeah, and I heard somebody was knocking off the sirens out there, and we'll bring them back, and we'll bring the music as soon as that bull run comes. Indeed, 134. Thanks, Champ. Have a good one. You as well, Champ. Love you, Champ. You're my bro. Love you too, Queens. It's all love out there, guys, and I'm definitely gonna check out that verse that you recommended. Funk music's coming soon. Indeed, we'll put out some good energy with that good music, that funk. All right, guys. Thank you for this live broadcast, rocking with me. I appreciate all you maniacs. We got sniped there for a second, but we came back online. Cliff called it. Cliff called it. You think I'm playing games out here? Cliff called it. Keep it booming, says CryptoZilla. Thank you, CryptoZilla. Keep it booming over there in Tokyo. I appreciate you as well. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay booming. Stay positive. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for